Well, welcome to our Wednesday encouragement, everybody. I hope your week is going well. I hope that you'll be able to join us on Sunday at 10 o'clock for our service here. But just in case, we're going to continue to put our services online. We'll have our Tuesday morning Bible study online, so we'll still have those for you. And if you haven't shared your commitment from this past Sunday's message, please do that. You can do it anonymously, or you can email me, or you can share it on Facebook. We had a post on Monday where we shared some of the commitments people made to be field workers here at Cherry Avenue, and we would love to see yours so that others can be encouraged by that as well. It really encourages others to see that. Now, this coming Saturday, we have our Family Water Fun event from 4 to 5:30. We're going to have kits for water games your family can play. There'll be a limited number of spots here you can enjoy on site, or you can take the kits home and enjoy them there. There's going to be free ice cream from the Sweet Tooth ice cream truck while supplies last, and it's going to be a great afternoon. So please make sure you bring your kids and your grandkids, invite your neighbors with kids to come and be a part of it Saturday afternoon. And if your field work, your service commitment is to serve, we'd love to have you help and staff the event. We can always use some help with that. Just let me know. Now, recently, as my son was getting ready to move out and was sorting through some of the stuff in his room, we saw an old Billy Ripken baseball card I once thought was going to make me rich. Now, I know some of you are thinking, you mean Cal Ripken, right? Well, no. A Cal Ripken rookie card would have been cool, but his brother Billy had a card one time that, as a result of a practical joke he tried to pull, only a certain number of them got into circulation before the company, Fleer, caught it and corrected it. I invested hundreds of dollars chasing down that card because it was supposedly going to be worth a fortune one day. The most valuable baseball card ever is the 1909 Honus Wagner card. It sold for over $3 million. And the reason it's so valuable isn't just that Honus Wagner was one of the greatest baseball players to ever play the game, but the card is a cigarette card, and Honus Wagner was against cigarettes. So when he heard about it, he made them stop printing the card, and so only a few got into circulation. Now, even so, the idea of an old piece of printed cardboard being worth $3 million is kind of absurd when you think about it. Who determines that a little piece of cardboard with a picture on it is worth millions of dollars? Well, the purchaser does. A baseball fan with insane amounts of money to spare anyway, will spend millions on a rare piece of memorabilia. A history buff would pay big money for an artifact that has a connection to a historical figure. Arnold Schwarzenegger once paid almost $800,000 for a set of John F. Kennedy's golf clubs. The purchaser determines something's value. Something may not have a great deal of inherent value, but if someone values it, it's a treasure. Now, when you think of it that way, it's amazing to think about what our value is to God. Because Scripture is clear that our sin has left us completely unworthy of Him. But He valued us enough that He gave us His own Son so that He could be with us in heaven forever. Now, I love you all, but I don't think I love you enough to sacrifice one of my kids for you. But that's how valuable we are to God. He redeemed us. He bought us out of our bondage to sin, and the price was His own blood. Now, this world has a way of beating you down and telling you that you're worthless, or at least worth less than others. So many people go through life thinking that they have little value. But the cross reminds us that we're a priceless treasure. It reminds us that we have incredible value because the Creator of the universe paid an incredibly high price for us. He gave us His one and only Son, just for you, just for me, because He valued us that much. And when the world tells us that we're of little value, Jesus reminds us that we're a priceless treasure to the only one whose opinion actually matters, because the purchaser determines the value. Now, obviously, that baseball card I chased down and spent hundreds of dollars trying to find didn't make me rich, because not enough people determined it to be of value. But the great thing is, as a Christian, I reflect on the fact that I was valuable enough, that you were valuable enough to God, that He paid the highest price possible to buy us back. And that's real value.